Natural beauty of pearls, but bold designs, authentic designs. Very high-end Italian elegant fashion, but also contemporary beautiful jewelry. So from the sketches to bringing them here at HSN, they're innovative and the quality of the pearls are absolutely gorgeous. We've got different beautiful color pearls, pearls and designs that you have not seen before. It's a very well-established brand that has a team of designers. And what we've done here at HSN is our buyers went through the designs and hand-selected pieces for us to have at the show. Now, this is the last show. There was one yesterday and one today, and then that's it. It's a limited design, limited collection. Everything we only have about, you know, maybe 20 to 200 is like the most amount of pieces we have. So our special guest is Patricia Kozdra.
You got it.
I got it. Who is here representing the brand and bringing us these beautiful items. Welcome to HSN.
Thank you so much for having me. So happy to be here.
I know this is show only #2 for you.
Only #2, but just even more exciting than show #1. I gotta say. No, we're just so happy to be here. You know, Perlaviva has been working so hard with HSN on this collection to really bring women the most beautiful, authentic jewelry pieces made in Italy, designed in Italy, with the best selected freshwater cultured pearls. So this is really a special collection for us. And everything that you see today has been made to order for HSN.
All right, love it. So whether you want to get the pink pearls, the gray pearls, or the white, you will be getting a set of earrings that are elegant. I'm wearing them right now. $69.90 is the price today. Genuine sterling silver with rhodium plating. Let's talk about the metals. Everything is all precious metals. It's sterling silver with either rhodium plating or gold plating. So you always are going to have your choice between the gold color or the sterling silver. I shouldn't say gold color. It's solid gold over sterling silver, or rhodium plating, which is a member of the platinum family, over sterling silver. And I'm wearing them, I believe I'm wearing them in the gray, right? The gray, okay. I was deciding between the pink and the gray. So I have the gray on, and you just get all that movement, and these are big. These are 13mm to 14mm, and you've got the chain and the French wire, and then all that movement. And I love the big, bold presence, Patricia.
Absolutely, the big, bold presence is really there. And you have to think that when we go and actually select these pearls, a pearl like this, of this size, 13 to 14 millimeters, takes about 4 years to grow, to be cultured, before we actually can take the pearl and do something with it. And just so you do know, when we actually go and send our specialists, because we do have specialists that know exactly how to pick out the perfect pearls, to look for the perfect luster, the perfect size, the perfect shape. So actually, out of every 100 pearls that our specialists go over to take a look at, only 10 are good enough to make it into the Perlaviva collection.
Wow. Okay, well, the ones that are samples in front, for me, I'm looking at the nacre in the gray and the blush and the white. It has a real kind of extra, hold that up. Should I hold the gray? Oh, look at that. I know it's kind of hard to see from television, but look at that nacre, which is that outside coating. I'm seeing like all sorts of pinks and greens. And by the way, these are natural pearls. Yes. These are not like, you know, anything simulated. These are the genuine, real deal. These are the gray that I'm wearing. But can I just show you the pink? The pink are so soft, so beautiful. And by the way, the Mabe ring I have is also in pink. Look at how gorgeous it is. It's just like that really pretty soft blush. And the colors that are in style for coming up this season are those candy colored pastels, the gray and the pink and the white. No matter which one you choose, they're all gonna go back with it. Like the dress that you have on, Patricia.
Like the dress I'm wearing, exactly. Yeah. You know what, I actually am wearing the ones with the rhodium plating myself, which kind of went with the beautiful tassel necklace that we're also gonna be showing later. But absolutely, these colors, they're all natural. Mother Nature has given us these wonderful blush colors, these wonderful grays, these wonderful off-whites, and we are making them into couture jewelry pieces. Now, something I say to women all the time, and I was actually complimenting you, have wonderful skin. You're saying you have great products here at HSN.
Everybody knows how old I am, it's not a secret.
But what I was saying is, you know, sometimes even wearing a piece of jewelry like this, even wearing earrings that have this kind of luster, it takes years off the face. You know, imagine when you're at dinner with your, you know, significant other, with your friend, or even, you know, sometimes by yourself, because I like to go. I still like to look good at the table, even when I'm by myself. And just the way that that candlelight is gonna hit off of that lustrous pearl, it's gonna light up your face. It's gonna take years off. So I say, get a good cream, but get a better pair of earrings.
That's a good tip. By the way, they're available in the sterling silver or the gold plated, so you can do the gold. This is what the gray look like in the gold, and then here I'll bring in the gray pair in the sterling, so it's the post. So you just decide. By the way, we're here live. If you want to call, we would love to hear from you. By the way, this is the second show, but you would be her very first call ever on HSN, and you know you never forget your first. So here's our toll-free testimonial line. It's 1-866-376-8255. The necklace that I'm wearing, the necklace that Patricia's wearing, these earrings, the ring that I have, all these goodies are going to be coming up in the show. So, and you can of course always go to hsn.com and look at Perlaviva Couture and see the entire collection. Mackenzie is here live. Hi, Mackenzie, and showing them off.
Wow.
And you have the soft pink on, and look how pretty they look.
Wonderful. Something about the soft pink too is I think, especially with the rose gold plating pieces of jewelry, the soft pink color, those hues look good with any skin tone. So sometimes if you're not quite sure what color to go with, go with the rose, go with the pink hues. They are complementary to every single skin tone, and these pieces, they're so couture. I think what I really want to point out to everybody is all of them are made in Italy. They're brought here